What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and today I woke up to some incredible news depending on how you feel about this, which we're gonna go ahead and get into. James Gunn dropped the first look of the Superman suit for Superman, formerly titled Superman Legacy. You can call it Superman 2025, whatever, but we finally got, a more full look of the suit. Before we go ahead and cover this though, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell. Helps out the channel a ton, and all three are for free. But here it is. Off the bat, there's things that I do have some qualms with. It's not perfect, not kind of what I ideally wanted, but that's okay. I can't have my cake and eat it too. And if you guys don't remember, he dropped or revealed the emblem a while back, and I remember seeing that and being so excited. But I'd be lying to you if I said this is how I imagined the rest of the suit looking, because I just didn't. I did not know. I thought it was going to be a lot more simple, classic, maybe just seam lines, and that's about it. But there's a lot more on this suit than I thought, and I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my breakdown of what I like about the suit, what I don't like, and just overall how I feel about this reveal. I do want to preface that while I do adore James Gunn's work, I'm not just going to glaze this suit, you know what I mean? Like, there are iterations of the character that I prefer over others, and suits that I prefer over others. And while I adore, like I said, James Gunn's work so far, he really has not missed when it comes to comic book adaptations or just this kind of space, the superhero genre, this type of space. He really has not missed for me. But I will say, there are some things that I don't like about this suit, and I'm going to just get those out of the way right now. I think the texture of the suit, the actual material, is a lot more different and more kind of leathery than I had anticipated. When he first showed the emblem, it looked a lot more like Cavill's material with that texture, except it's actually embedded into the suit. But no, that's not really the case here, and it honestly gives it like a rugged look. I don't know how to feel about that yet, and I'll get into that later. But yeah, the material they used was something that I wasn't quite expecting. I can like it or dislike it depending on how it looks further on down the line. I really hope this suit grows on me, but there's also like some lines on this suit, and I know a lot of people online are like, they MCU-ified the Superman suit. No, there's just extra lines on it. I don't really appreciate it either, but I'm not gonna act like they MCU-ified the suit. There's just lines on it, and I'm not really a fan of it. Like I said before, I was expecting something more sleek, classic, and just clean. Obviously some texture, maybe some lines along the wrists or the elbow, something. But I really was not expecting those lines on the upper chest to like shoulders coming all the way down to the wrist. Was not really expecting that. And another thing I want to add to this in terms of just my negatives, I guess, is the collar. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of Superman with the collar. I don't really associate Superman with a collar, but that's okay. I do appreciate that the collar is pretty low here, so I don't really have that much of a problem with it. I just do prefer that big cut out of the neck and almost into the chest area that has been, in comics and in live action adaptations. I just think it looks a lot more clean, but, it's okay. As long as, he's no Homelander, the collar isn't up extremely high. But those are really, the only, real critiques and big negatives I have with this suit. As for my positives, I think trunks, I see them. Yeah, big W for the trunks. I'm a trunks advocator. Now, I will say I'm not one of those people that are like, if there's no trunks, we riot. I'm not going to be like that. I am kind of the guy who's trunks or no trunks, depending on how it looks. Whichever looks the best, go with it. Just please my eyes. And if you need to take off the trunks to do that, sure. If they look better with them on, absolutely, I'm all game. But seeing that there is potentially and probably most likely some trunks on this suit makes me extremely happy. And as well as I'm loving the cape. It's at a pretty good length. It's looking almost velvety. Love that about the suit. I love how the boots look as well. They might have a little bit of geometry going on there in some lines or whatever. I don't know what people are complaining about, but I really like the look of the boots. And then yeah, he has a belt and everything. I just think as a whole, this reveal could have been so much better, and I'm gonna explain why. I think when we think about reveals of suits or characters, the most recent ones that come to mind is obviously Matt Reeves' reveal for the Batman, and then Joaquin Phoenix's Joker being revealed. And I think the main thing that people aren't taking into consideration with James Gunn's reveal for the Superman suit is this is clearly just like photo lighting. It is not official footage or color corrected footage. And I feel like that's the difference maker between something like this and the reveals of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and Matt Reeves' Batman. Those were pretty much what the movie looks like. That was footage. It was color corrected. It was all done, professionally. Not saying that this one wasn't, obviously it was, but this one is clearly a lot more photographed. It's more like lit like a photo and probably edited in post a little bit, but it could still look different in the actual film. Another thing I want to say is this whole reveal is kind of interesting and head scratching at the way they did it. They have David Corn Sweat, which, suit aside, looks amazing, by the way. He's got that curl, but it's on the side. He's looking great. I mean, he's filled out. He's looking great. But back to what I was going to get to, which was the reveal itself. They have him kind of bent over, and it kind of casts a shadow on a lot of the suit. And then they battle damaged it on top of that. And it's not actual footage from the film. There's multiple things that kind of hinder this reveal from being, the best it possibly could. Now, I do think this is something that they probably released, obviously prepared for, but just released in a timely manner because they're probably going to be shooting publicly soon. That's just my guess. But I really do feel like them making him wear a battle damaged suit really detracts from how the suit will completely look like. Let's say when we first meet him, unless his suit is already damaged. That could be the case. And on top of that, he's kind of sitting down, scrunched over, and what it's doing to the suit is it's wrinkling it. And normally, we would praise wrinkles in a Spider-Man suit or something. Here, I don't want to say it's necessarily a bad thing, but I do think the position they put him in for this reveal doesn't help. It wrinkles up the suit a lot, and it looks like the suit has no padding, which I'm a fan of. But yeah, the wrinkles and stuff, all because of his position, it really hinders from this reveal, because I feel like what I envisioned was him more in a glorious position, like standing up, some light, maybe him in the air. But this is what we got, and it's very interesting to see this and how they did it. I think he's hiding the trunks heavily. There's a lot of things that are making this reveal kind of negative online, and people are trashing the suit, but I do think a lot of my negatives could be potentially improved in proper lighting, in color corrected film footage, when he's moving in it, when he's standing straight up. It's all these little tiny things that I think they should have done with this reveal. Yeah, guys, I know, you got Cavill's version, and it's a lot more alien-like, and even that suit reveal when it was first dropped was pretty controversial, and now in retrospect, that's a phenomenal suit. So maybe this one will grow on me But yeah, so far I can't say I love it, but I also can't say I hate it. I don't really hate it at all. I just think the reveal itself was a bit underwhelming, and the suit is pretty consistent with the costumes that have been in James Gunn's films. But yeah, guys, I like the suit. It's all right. It is a bit underwhelming, but who knows? Maybe once he starts flying or he stands straight up, it could really grow on me, and I hope that is the case. And this is not like the worst Superman suit. I do like this a lot more than Brandon Routh's Superman Returns suit, which was not my favorite. And as for Cavill's suit, love it. The Reeves suit, love it. And some people were just being really exaggerating online, saying like was it so hard to do this, and throwing up pictures of Christopher Reeve Superman. Guys, I love him. I love his version of Superman, but like, let's be realistic. We were not about to get a modern Superman movie with our main actor just wearing cloth. Like, that's just not gonna happen. As much as I would love for that to happen, let's be realistic here. And this definitely wasn't what I expected, but I hope the suit grows on me, and I could see this improving depending on him standing up. The suit looks really mobile, though. It looks like one of the most mobile Superman suits. It's really like, it has no padding. Clearly it's not baggy, but it's a bit loose depending on his position, and I kind of like that. Just waiting to see more of the suit. But you guys tell me in the comments below what you guys think about this suit reveal, the suit itself, everything about this. I'm not even going to talk about the background. People are over here saying it's AI, it looks like Brainy. I genuinely think it has nothing to do with the movie, really. I think it's just there as reference for the pink lighting that was probably in the photograph when they took it. That's pretty much my guess, but I could be completely wrong. But once again, yeah, you guys tell me what you think about this entire thing, the reveal, the suit. How are you liking it? What don't you like? Anything? And if you made it this far and you haven't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and click that bell. It helps out the channel a ton. But without further ado, it's been your boy 𝙎𝙬𝙚𝙀, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one.